talk about your next venture, wrestling.
Oh man, I'm so excited about that one, man. In all honesty, in regards to that venture, I think the intent came along because I was originally training to be a pro wrestler. But one of the things that really appealed to me was the real aspect of pro wrestling that we don't actually see much on shows anymore.
No, man.
We don't, bro. So like, it's really about reintroducing pro wrestling with the approach of making it more real. So we actually lean towards reality rather than fantasy. In regards to Urban Elite Chain Wrestling, so that's the name of it. So that's why we call it chain wrestling as well. So hopefully that will end up, setting us apart in the pro wrestling industry and
Sweet. So
us to make our mark.
Where did you originally train wrestling? Like, I knew there was there was a wrestling gym in Spotswood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like 2019. My friend invited me to check it out.
Yeah.
And they were conducting wrestling matches. I did go to a few wrestling matches at the substation in Albion, just off Albion Station.
Yeah.
And then they moved from Albion to somewhere in Thomastown, I think.
Okay. And were they like an amateur wrestling, Olympic wrestling style gym, or were they pro wrestling?
I think amateurs could be amateur, but I could be mistaken. I don't know.
Yeah, cool.
It's just two of my mates who are brothers.
Yeah.
Like RXP and Too Crazy. They're they're a wrestling duo who I used to catch perform since 2017.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's when I used to wrestle at Albion.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
man. It was
yeah. Well, where I was trained was at the Vicious Pursuit Wrestling Academy, man. So it was Pro Wrestling Academy, which I think it's still running. I think they have a place in Brunswick now, but this was almost a decade ago.
Wow,
so
man.
Yeah, when I was training there, man, I trained there for about I think it was like a year or two, and then I ended up kind of like going on my own to see if I can work on this system. Because honestly, I had no desire to get into being, like a showman pro wrestler.
Oh,
the sports aspect of it, like, man, I became addicted to it.
You're looking for something authentic, and you want to, share your authentic experience with wrestling.
100%. I want to bring like almost wrestling back to pro wrestling, if you know what I mean. So it feels like, it's still got entertainment qualities, but mainly it's all about wrestling itself.
So in other words, more grappling, less, dramas or
100%.
less theatricals.
Yeah, 100%.
Theatrics.
100%. The matches, they're all about winning via submission or as many points as you can get. And
I get you, man.
It gets pretty rough, man.
That's what we're going for, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you want to go for, yeah. I mean, that's what
100%, man.
I mean, I guess that's what majority of the audience would probably prefer to see, something that's more mayhem than something that's more just for show, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, you know what? I've tested it out at different gyms just to see how people, foot traffic would kind of respond to it. And we've always gotten an appeal there, man. Like people have stopped, once we had like a massive crowd, stop at a bodybuilding gym and we were just wrestling in the boxing ring. Yeah. And everyone just stopped, watched, asked us like, what is that? So I was like, oh man, this is an opportunity, bro.
Yeah, so I'm wagering there's no closed chairs or closed tables for...
Nah, none of that stuff, man. So we've actually stripped all that off and gone back to basics, back to the fundamentals where someone literally picks someone up and dumps them on the head, grabs a point. The guy, if he can't get up, the guy wins, bro.
Yeah.
Wins. So yeah, as rough as it gets,
sleeper holds,
sleeper holds, man, arm bars, suplexes, all that kind of stuff, all the good stuff, bro.
Wow, man, knee pads.
No knee pads.
Yeah, no knee pads. It's got to be rougher than rugby,
nice and rough, bro.
Yeah, and you got a show coming up on the 12th of April at Laverton Market.
I do, bro. Yeah. I'm so excited. It's our first event of showcasing this new style of pro wrestling.
Yeah, how many people will be there with you?
Oh, man, we are aiming for over 100.
No. I'm talking about how many people
are wrestling.
I'm not talking about your target audience. I'm talking about how many of you will be promoting wrestling.
Oh man, well at the moment we are recruiting, so if anyone is interested and you are a pro wrestler, I will give out my handle after this. But we've got a few, man. So we've got around 2 or 3 wrestlers competing. We're having about, I think the aim is to have 3 matches at 9 a.m., 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. But you know what? If a few other guys are interested and they end up, signing up, I'm more open for it, bro.
Yeah, man, because our mutual friend is keen on that, man. He'll be there with
oh hell yeah!
With the cash, brother.
That's awesome, bro. Yeah, well, we've got everything else, bro. It's looking like one hell of a day.
Sweet. Yeah. Well, man, I'm well excited for you, man. You're just pushing. one fighting style that you believe in, and you just want to share your love of that for everyone in the southwestern suburbs, or
100%.
even beyond the southwestern suburbs. I mean, anyone who likes wrestling should check you out and
and the beautiful thing is
build
that
up your clientele.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing is that it's not only appealing to the pro wrestling market. I've been getting a lot of Brazilian jiu-jitsu guys, a lot of submission wrestlers, a lot of Olympic wrestlers that have commended me, and nothing but respect, man.
Man, Olympic wrestlers as well, man.
They're loving it. Yeah, they're loving them, and they're just really proud of what we're doing here. And so it's been a fight, especially because in pro wrestling at the moment it doesn't really display this type of stuff. And so to really be pushing that on the pro wrestling industry, it's been a battle.
Wicked, bro. Wicked.
Yeah.